welcome to the second match of Night 5 of the Men's Great American Bash. We are still in the Pacific League as J.D. McDonagh heads to the ring. You see, J.D. McDonagh is quite a very popular man nowadays, if you must know. Because this man did the unthinkable. The man did the unthinkable, ladies and gentlemen. He beat Rusev! He beat Rusev! You hear me? He beat Rusev! What a gentleman. What a gentleman. You see, this man suffered a loss to Sheamus. He lost to Ilya Dragunov. He beat Nakamura. But the man beat Rusev. Rusev. Yes. I am proud of him. He's at 6 points. If he wins tonight, he'll pull himself into a four-way tie. Up top, the Pacific League standings alongside JC Mateo, Rusev, and Sheamus at 9 points. And that would be insane considering the fact that we looked at him as a punching bag. And yet, here he is with an opportunity to somehow maybe get one step closer to the semifinals. This guy has been an underrated worker, and yet throughout the second half of the year, has not been able to win a single match.
Outside.
The absolute first mover of a human being, JC Mateo. Won titles and made it around the world and is ready to
The bomb with the fuse. It's JC, but actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was wrong. JC Mateo, the man with 9 points, who is revitalizing his career, beating Pete Dunne, beating El Grande Americano, beating Shinsuke Nakamura in a classic. Can this man get to 12?
This man just returned and attacked Calendar.
This should become the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion in the future. We will find out. But this man, Jason Mateo, has an opportunity. That opportunity is to get to 12 points and lead the pack. But McDonagh is standing in the way. McDonagh is trying to get into a four-way tie at 9 points. This has been a hell of a great American match. We already have an upset already. Nakamura with the win earlier to get to 3 points, even though the chances of him making it to the semifinals are very slim, especially considering that one of the losses came against JC Mateo. But there is a chance. Same goes for McDonagh. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Collar and elbow tie up to start things off. We're going to start things slow. McDonagh pushes Mateo. Oh my god, a goddamn clothesline! A goddamn clothesline! They'll go for a moonsault! Oh my goodness! JD McDonagh starting off hot! The formerly known as Jordan Devlin, the former NXT Cruiserweight Champion, a former World Tag Team Champion, is already off to a hot start. He goes for a hurdle, and now McDonagh, and busts open JC Mateo already. Mateo is busted open. Dude, McDonagh is off to a red hot start. Oh my goodness, a leg drop right to the back of the head as JD, representing the Judgment Day, and that backfires in a big way. And now, let's see what JC Mateo is thinking right here. Oh my gosh!
You gotta point out, this is the same strategy JD did against Rusev.
Yes, he did, and he ended up winning the match.
Now that JC is back in New Japan, you can call him Jeff Cobb, but he's representing Unbound Company in this now.
Well, certainly something to keep in mind. Wow! Oh my goodness! A springboard DDT by JD McDonagh. McDonagh's on a hot streak right now. Gonna kick out at 2. JC has not been able to get any sort of offense whatsoever. The man is busted open. The man is dizzy. Everything is not looking good for that man. He needs a Pepsi. And I know a guy to do that. But the problem is he's disappeared off the face of the earth. And now it looks like the Jeff Cobb, the former IWGP US Heavyweight Champion, is just wrapping a wrist lock. Eats an elbow to the face instead. A side headlock as Eats an elbow to the face by JD McDonagh right now. That's JC Mateo. Oh my goodness! Just slams him into the ground. And now, shooting a shot. What is this man thinking? A power slam! Slams him down, but McDonagh gets out of the way. Oh my god! Oh, a Shining Wizard! Shining Wizard! Or should I say, Shining Wizard? Sorry, I have to do my, my friend justice. I had to do my friend justice, and oh my god, I'm throwing German suplex! Going for the cover, JC Mateo! Kick out at 1! Now another collar and elbow tie right now. There's JC Mateo. Sends him into the ropes. Now an elbow right to the face of JC Mateo. And let's see what McDonagh is taking there. Oh my god, Poison Rana! Poison Rana on the cover here! Oh, the kick out. Oh my goodness, and he eats a kick to the face right there. And now, oh my goodness, a standing, like, shooting star press from that man. Let's see what he's doing here. Oh my god! I've never seen anyone throw me into the ropes just like that! Breaks me back. There's blood splattered into the mat. It's right now. Sends him over the ropes. He's eliminated for the Royal Rumble. By the way, we will see JC Mateo on Busted Open Radio tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see him. Oh, gets kicked in the face right there. What in the world is he thinking here? Oh, and had a moonsault on the outside. And now, JD just been on a roll. He just runs into nothing. He just runs into a wall. The count is at 3 right now. As count at 4. What is he thinking here? Oh, it eats a knee to the face by JC Mateo right there. As now, count is at 5. Could this be a double count out? How crazy would this be if this ended in a double count out? Right now, where is the count at? Where is the count at? Count at 6. Counts at 6. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, just eats the steps. Counts at 7. Count is at 7. Is this going to end a draw? Count 8. The count is at 8. Oh, my God. Oh, count at 9. It just stops. How crazy would it be if JC just choked like Santi did? Oh, here it is. Toward the island. 12 points has been clinched. Oh, kick out. Oh, kick out by JD McDonagh. It looked like 12 points was clinched. Instead, oh, JD. Come on, man. Just eat the clothesline just like that. You gotta be better than that. And now JC heading to the top rope. Jeff Cobb. What is he thinking here? Representing Unbound Company of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, and he missed. He hit air. And now just hits the midsection. What is McDonagh thinking? Is McDonagh gonna go for it? Is he gonna do it? Nope. Oh, he was trying to go for that DDT again, and he missed. As Mateo now has the advantage in this match. What is Mateo thinking here? Mateo! Oh, he's doing that thing he did on the outside. Gut wrench suplex. Another gut wrench suplex. This man has been on a roll right now. These two men trying to make a case to be at the top of the leaderboard in the Pacific League. Oh, and now eats an elbow. McDonagh. Oh, McDonagh going for a roll-up. Oh, and a rope break. A rope break. Well, that backfired in a big way. What is McDonagh thinking now? McDonagh better be thinking very wisely on how he wants to do this. A kick right in the corner as that collapses Mateo in the ring. Uh-oh. Headbutt. Devil inside. McDonagh! Oh, God damn, a kick out! Are you kidding me? Come on! Mateo kicks out. I thought that was it. He was already busted open already, and now Mateo is sent to the outside. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh my lord. This is amazing. Oh, Mateo just regains back control of this match. How the hell is Mateo even still standing here? Mateo really wants to get the 12 points, doesn't he? And he just misses right there, trying to go for an elbow drop. And now, oh, Mateo! Mateo, what is he thinking here? Sideliner supers! Oh my god, he just hit the ropes! He just hit the ropes! And it's over. It's over. No! Oh my god! What the frick? A goddamn kick out. This gotta be a tour of the islands. Take a tour of the islands, JD. Here it is. It's over. You can call it. There's no way he's kicking out of this, right? Yeah, there it is. JC Mateo wins this match. JC somehow survives what was almost an onslaught early on by JD McDonagh. And JC Mateo is the first man to get the 12 points. What a tournament run by JC Mateo. This man has been on fire. I mean, for a guy who was a former IWGP US Heavyweight Champion, I mean, I'm not surprised. But poor JD. Poor JD. I thought had a chance. And he lost and may have ruined his tournament run in the process. But JC Mateo, as you see on the replay, tour of the islands, his second one of the match. It's like what my friend always used to say. If you don't get it the first time, you'll always get it the second time. And that's what happened here. JC Mateo got the job done. And ladies and gentlemen, he's at 12 points and all alone at the top of the Pacific League. But now the question is, can he stay there? The man has revitalized his career just by winning in the Pacific League. Now he's got to back it all up because he's got 2 more matches remaining.